today we'll be doing something special because it's a holiday for Canada, so I'm able to step a little later. Today, what we'll be doing is part 2 of the double LUSHEN only rush hour. In the first video, you will see that I used Bastet, but this time, to make it 100% free-to-play units, I decided to run double LUSHEN with Megan and not Bastet. So it is 12:20, which means we have 40 minutes for rush hour. This is the defense we're rocking tonight. Sekhmet, Black Horse, Ratesh, and Juno. Don't really care about my defense. What I really do care about is just the offense tonight. So what we'll be doing is this is the variation, double LUSHEN, and also Shimate. AO runes, my runes are still the same. Nothing too. The only thing that's really different is the Shimate. So Shimate goes before LUSHEN because fluffer damage. And just to make things easy, I think I will always use my my will LUSHEN in case I forget. Yes, excuse me any coughing. I am sick. But I will try to explain what to hit and what not to hit with your double LUSHEN team. So in scenarios like this will be very tough to double LUSHEN. Reason being is basically this unit and this unit. So if you are really confident, I would hit this because HP lead as well. If you're confident in doing a lot of damage. If you're not confident, you can always run Jameer. So for stuff like this, it's a speed game. I remember the video I showed you guys about how to counter this team. So mathematically, assuming equal rune quality, I will go first. And will LUSHEN is a must in this variation just because Samoth can stun you, and if you get stunned because you don't rock will runes, you deserve it. You deserve to lose for being a bad player when you could have prevented it yourself. How am I feeling? Hey, Higashiko, what's up, man? I'm doing better today, but not 100%. Okay, looks like we're not hitting this, but this is Alicia food. If you got an Alicia, go pound it. Okay. Always want to hit the bottom of your list. If that's a good tip. If you want to rush, a good tip is to hit the bottom of your list. So people who ask me, how do you counter Nemesis users? The easiest way is to run 3 LUSHENs and run them as a fluffer. Or if you're super fast, you will not get cut in. So let's see if I get cut in. If he cuts in here, he's probably double Nemesis. No, he doesn't cut in here, right? So he's on single Nemesis, and because my LUSHENs are super fast, he's not a problem. Too much fire, skip, and this is a speed game, so we will play the speed game. Why would you prefer Bernard instead of Kabila? Kabila is only used for fat LUSHENing. If you run a Kabila in this team, it doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work that well. It works, but it's not as good as Bernard. It's just a speed buff. Speed buff is really good. But the big plus of Kabila is their base speed. So if you have like worse rune quality, like if you don't have that fast runes, you can mitigate that with the higher base speed. Okay, so this is why you need a tanky Bernard. I don't even know what the heck this is, but this is a garbage defense. It doesn't do nothing. No speed lead for his Gianna. And his Garo will not stun me because I have a will LUSHEN. So there's like almost 0 chance of me losing here. Unless this Garo solos me. But we got multi-hits. Can I see your windself stats? Yeah, man, no problem. So this is the stat of the windself. I would not recommend you guys hitting stuff like this just because it's a lot of fire and we got a lot of wind. A Gorgonator, it answers the following. If you had a Samoth here, pretty safe. Hey, Rainer, thanks for the sub, man. Much appreciated. Welcome back for 2 months. So, I was able to lap him there. And it's important for you to have some accuracy on your on your Megan to do that. And when I was referring to that, it was to strip and block beneficial effects on the Recon. So unfortunately, we didn't do that. Motion 72. Thanks for the follow, man. This is a little scary now. If you want to see my runes, I have a video on my YouTube if you want to see the rune quality. I got a little bit, just a little bit lucky because he didn't target me on my Lucian. It's a little risky here, but why not? Why not? For the stream. The reason why it's risky here is Samoth might come back and blast me, and his Lydia, if I don't kill it, can reflect tons of damage on me. But Shimite does a lot of damage, so if you're free to play and you want to learn Rush Hour, please build yourself a Shimite. And this is why I actually value HP in your Lucians, because you see my Lucian there, it survived. And the defense buff to make effective HP even more valuable on your Lucian with a defense buff and actually some HP. So I'm actually really confident against almost all of these Tiana teams that I can outspeed any of them with a 24 speed lead. My Lucian? Yeah, I can show you my Lucian stats, no problem, man. But I just don't want to keep showing my runes while I'm rushing. But because it's it's still early, it's not a big deal. So. So these are my Lucian stats. I consolidated my runes for 1 real Lucian. I used to have 3, but now I have 2. Okay. I'm actually kind of scared, but these are teams that are just really tanky, but not very strong. So if you have like really slow Lucians, and this is why you need a Will Megan 100% of the time, 100%. For people who ran random Leo defenses. So stuff like this, you can run you don't really need fast Lucians because nothing's gonna cut in. And he's just like a pounding in the butt. So this is like how not to make your defense because nothing cuts in and it's double Lucian food. Do I still run fat Lucian? Yeah, I do. But I just want to showcase this part 2 of the double Lucian. Another tip for people who are free to play and want to rush for G1, always save your wish because you might get 5. Oh, no, this is basically, this is more than 12. This is good. It's good. So for this, you can Fat Lucian this, and the Fat Lucian team I will be using it's gonna be something like this. Actually, I don't think I will use Fat Lucian this time, just because it'll make it so you guys can copy it. So not everybody has fat Lushen runes. So the only reason why this is scary is because I have this and it doesn't counter this. But because it's still early, why not? It's still hard to hear you, just gotta turn it up. Not much I can do about the microphone. So the only way to counter this is to, like, they need to buff Megan, so it's like a 1 turn. So it's like not 1 turn, so it's like 2 turns. Or just run accuracy Lushens, you can do that too. Is the music quality high enough? It doesn't look like I'm climbing. Oh, I am climbing, just not fast enough. This team is actually not scary because there's no speed lead on this, and I have a will, so this does nothing. And you see the Harmonia, it was on a Nemesis set, but it wasn't fast enough to cut me. So if you're rushing and you're free to play, always remember your refresh list timer. It's you can do about 2 battles before you refresh your list, and you always want to go to the bottom of your list to refresh. So this is very similar to the other team. So if it's tanky, then I won't beat it, but if it's like weak sauce, then pretty easy. This is not good. If you had a Bastet in this scenario, you would almost never lose because of attack break. So for ragdoll users, this team has like no threat, right? So it's very easy, very easy to quad Lushen. So his Wusa will almost likely cut in because of ragdoll. But it's not enough HP, and none of his units are really fast, because why would you make an Armamill, ragdoll, and like Anubis fast? So it's pretty easy double Lushen food. So this is why you need fast Lushens, because ragdoll is actually not that good on AD, because you know they don't run fast monsters. With second skill here, it shouldn't trigger the Braha, I don't think. Oh, it did trigger the Braha, but I didn't expect Braha to have that little HP. Ooh, that was a lot of damage on Shimate. So once again, like, these fire threats aren't too scary. Only really Perna is. And you see that my defense log, it's this defense isn't built to win, it's just built to stall. So scroll down. This team is actually not scary at all. It's just stalling. Number one tip for people who are trying to push to G1, never get into revenge wars. Never ever get to revenge wars. But what you can do is, if you rack up the defense loses in your defense log, and you know you can clear him, just save it to the end and clear him in the last minute, and he'll have no chance to revenge you back. It's a little bit scary because it's double fire and they're both pretty tanky, but I should win the speed game. So yeah, so they're really tanky here. The good thing I clobbered the Rika. Got some nice crits on it. You gotta turn up your microphone, I mean your volume. The only threat here is if the Iris revenged. This is too much fire, and this is where if you had an Alicia, it'd be pretty easy. But because we're free to play today, we can't hit this. Even at max volume, it's still hard to quiet. I am sick, so it's hard for me to raise my voice. So that duet is actually really fast. I would say it's like plus 150 at least. Generally, in this rotation, duets don't cut you until the last unit comes. So as a double LUSHEN user with Megan, you're only really wary of this and a lot of red. So because of we have two combinations, I really don't want to hit this. Hey Timmy. Perna and Halphus is actually really free if you're running a Bastet. So again, because it's 33 lead and duet, it can be pretty fast because of the lead, or it's fast, I mean slow, and then the lead cuts in. So right here, this is why you would need a Will LUSHEN, right? So this, because my I think cut in, and he didn't reset me because he's a nemesis, and that's how he went. And you get the strips. So I really just lucked my way out here. I highly suggest you guys don't do that unless you like to gamble in life. This is one of the biggest tips I can give you is run will runes. You want to mitigate as many chances at losing as you can. At getting stunned, getting reset, getting cut in. That's my biggest tip to get G1. For all you guys that are watching that are conquer, that's the strategy. It's not about you not having nat 5s. It's about you don't know how to rush properly or rune your monsters properly. Am I better today? I'm better today, but not enough. Out of wins. So it's been a while since I've rushed. I'm currently ranked 60. As you guys see, I got another 3 loses that came in. This defense is actually not built to win. Juno is scary against for double Lushen users because it strips into dots. But Ritesh is not scary. Yeah, everybody will have to turn up their streams, and then when I'm back to normal, they'll get your rate. So, Juno doesn't cut here, I believe. It's not enough. And it's almost impossible for a Ritesh to live double Lushens, even on like, because like if you make your Ritesh like 1 billion HP and like 0 speed, what's the point? So Ritesh is pretty double Lushen food, but it's good counter against Lushen. It's enough. So I can change my Ritesh on my defense to something else if you guys want. The answer is how fast your Lushen should be. It really depends on your rune quality. And the answer is if you're able to hit 9k cards, 9 to 10k cards is what I would aim for double Lushens. Yeah, that's what I would aim for. 9 to 10k cards is what I would aim for. And then you would use swap and just filter it by damage, and then see how much speed you can get on both your double Lushens. But remember, one of them has to be on a Lil, because Samoth is so prevalent in the meta. Like if this in this situation, it's a Nemesis, comes hits me, Nemesis procs and stuns. So I got really lucky there. Juno is hot garbage there. Nice. And this is also a lot of fire, so I wouldn't hit this if I were you. But there's so many chances to lose here, and I just kind of showed you. Anyways, not a good idea. This defense is free if you are fast. So Chaotic says thanks. No problem, Chaotic. It's just a educational stream where you see fire is too good against the yellow. So this defense is actually really free. Double Lushens, single Lushens against this meta of Samoth and Tiana, super good. So you see, when you're approaching this range, you will see similar faces at the bottom of your list. And when you see these similar faces, you want to aim for them. So I don't want to contest this, but check this out. Yeah, that's what I thought. One Punch Man. This is a lot of fire. It's going to be very similar to Chaotic FD's defense, where I'm not going to kill anything. And then it means big trouble for me if that's the case. So I can show it to you guys again, or I can just avoid it. So if this Juno is quick, I lose, but this is actually Alicia food. So I got some nice crits. And now he's full HP. Okay, cool. Okay. Looks like we're having trouble winning, guys. So I got my attack buff for basically a quad amp on this team. In hindsight, I wouldn't hit this if you are trying to clear as fast as possible. There's just too much risk in trying to crit the Juno and the Camillus. This could be a problem if it's tanky and it revives the Gene. I could be in some sort of trouble. Yeah, you see how little damage I did on that? I hope that revives the Tiana. Good. I'd rather him cleanse everything than him control my team. Does damage too. Really hard to rush with free-to-play units. Too much fire. But Shimate should pull through here. Cyclone does a lot of damage. Okay, so I don't know what this does, guys, but we'll find out together what it does. So his ability will cut in if he's faster than my Lucians. So it does nothing. It appears it does nothing, guys. Oh wait, wait. He does a lot of additional turns. Yeah. Wind or water druid? Neither. The fire druid's better. Wind druid got changed. So now he's actually easier to kill upon reviving, so that's why it's not as good anymore. And Belia is still trash. Trash. Oh, this guy is a ragdoll user. Classic of you're too slow and fast Lucians prevail. Hey Neo Stone Agent, how's it going, man? So, oh wait, he changed his ragdoll. I'm quite impressed. Wow, that ragdoll is not Nemesis or something. Yeah, I wouldn't commit to running a druid. I like to take risk because it's fun, so why not? So we have about 11 minutes for this stream. Hope you guys are, hopefully you're learning something here. don't hit too many fire tanky stuff like that. And we could be in a lot of trouble here now. Get out of here. Okay, Megan and Bastet are so terrible against Juno. So terrible. It's like the one time where you want to run a low accuracy. Oh my god, please don't do this to me. Let me have a turn. Yes, thank you. Chiwu is built fast, so it's pretty easy to clear. I'm gonna dodge this because it's too thick. Healers are generally pretty thick. Do you guys think this? Do you guys think this aerial is tuned? I don't know, but we can find out together. I like to test my Lushens against Nemesis healers to see how good they are or how bad I am. So I don't recommend you doing this. What I recommend you do is run triple Lushens here and just fluffer him down. But I don't have that built tonight. Oh, he's fast. But I think I have lots of damage, so he's still dead. Sort of. I guess not. Kill this. Oh, okay. I think we lost. Don't do this at home, guys. Yeah, don't do this at home. This is a prime example of what not to double Lushen, because Nemesis healers, aka Aerial, will almost always do that to you. Alright, last refill. So I'm not refreshed yet, so what I want to do is try to find someone I can hit. Good thing to hit people who give you defense successfuls, because you can always hit them and they can't hit you back. So let's do that and wait for our list to refresh. Hey Jojo Wise. Yeah, don't hit tanky and Nemesis healers with double Lushens, because you only win. You know, I don't have an Alicia, right? If you had an Alicia, different story. Big different story. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this is, if I had Bastet here, I would win 100% of the time. Put a solo. Oh my god. Like, you have Bastet here, you win. Oh, that was unfortunate. Anyways, a little bit unfortunate. Just a little bit. I think this guy's pretty fast from my memory, so I'm not gonna hit him. I don't have my TN9 killer defense here, so I'm gonna have to avoid that. Did I hit this earlier? I feel like I hit this earlier with a Shimate. It's a little bit of a struggle to run Megan instead of Bastet, but now that the meta has shifted a little bit away from Halphys and more towards Tiana 33 lead, it's less punishing to have a Megan. So this Nigong here is probably gonna revive everything. I'm not gonna have. Oh, I crit him. Nice. Could have been bad there.
Let's go have some fun.
Celia's base speed is actually really high. Like, this base speed is insane. So don't recommend you guys going for that. So we have 5 minutes left, and we can't really contest any of these teams here with double Lushen here. This is too close to base speed with Bernard, so we have to avoid that. So let's go all the way in the bottom of our list to see if we're able to find someone we can hit. No, they're too heavy. They're too fire heavy, and because they're too fire heavy, we can't hit them. So we'll just wait. Another alternative, what you can do is just open and close your game. Okay. So all these fire defenses are really killing me. So be very selective in the last 5 minutes. A one lose will set you back a lot. So be very selective in who you guys want to hit. And if you're trying to make it into G2, G3 from G1, this is a legitimate strategy. So you see how fast I cleared that guy? What you want to do is you find similar people with that type of style defense. Can't find it, hit the crystal refresh. Similar style defense right here, right? So we hit it. Don't be afraid to crystal refresh if you try to get a PR. If you're just having fun, don't do it. Not worth your free to play crystals. Can we find... Oh. I'm gonna cheat here. Because he has an LD. And I don't like you. I don't like you. You have a Gianna. I'm cheating. I don't like you. Don't we all wish we had a Gianna? Oh, I didn't get the thing on it. Oh. Alright, I cheated once to prove a point. So 20 seconds. Can we find anybody with similar style defenses? Look at our defense log. Filled with Tian Langs, I would say. This is Alicia food, by the way. I explained it multiple times on my stream, but that is Alicia food. Oh, this guy is rocking the same stuff. Okay, this is the last 2 minutes, so don't be afraid to revenge. If you run a stall defense, you know they can't clear you as fast as you can clear a speed defense. Speed defenses are super easy to clear if you one-turn them. Get better soon. Hey, thanks, your buns. Okay, so we have about a minute 30, I believe, which means we have one reset here. So that was a bad refresh, and I mean that was a bad revenge, and the reason why it was so bad because I only got +5 from that. Wait, what was this? This was the double Lucian food because he has Leo on his defense. Okay, so this guy's gonna hit me to maybe to G3. Okay. So that should be our last attack. Oh, we have 30 seconds. We can go for one more. We have 30 seconds. Can we quickly find someone? Right here. This could be our 30-second clear right here. You're clearing the 80 faster than you're clearing GB10. Don't worry, just farm more GB10. I don't think we made it. 30 seconds is not enough for load time. The load time is about, I think, 5 seconds. So I don't think we made this. Yeah. Nope, we didn't make it, but we would have won. So that is the 100%, well, 99% free-to-play rush. So you can check your profile to see what rank you ended. This is G2 rush, but keep in mind that my defense was just something random we threw in there. Nothing too serious. Hope you guys enjoyed the rush, and make sure you max out your Shimite, give it good love. And once again, these are the runes on my DPS monsters. This is the Shimite. This is the Will Lushen. And this is the non-Will Lushen. So thanks for checking out, guys, and make sure to follow the stream, follow YouTube, and have a great night.